I'm here to show you how to take 6 of our most popular glitters and create a wicked color fade with Speed Clear acrylic. Check this out. We're going to take 6 of our most popular glitters and mix it with our best performing powder, Speed Clear acrylic. Now the reason we want to use Speed Clear is because it's going to give you the true representation of the color because of its glass-like appearance. Let me show you how easy it is going to be to create these 2 custom colors. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take fuchsia, pinky, and crush. I'm going to take hologram, purple, and shimmering sand. And what we're going to use is a 3-to-1 mix ratio to create the perfect consistency. We're going to begin by pouring in some hologram, adding purple, and some shimmering sand. Again, you can see from the side, it's about a 3-to-1 mix ratio. We're going to do the same thing with fuchsia, pinky, and crush. Let's go ahead and put the caps on the jars. After the product is mixed, we're going to take it and roll it, and just like nail polish. All right, as you can see, we're going to have a beautiful custom glitter mix. Before we create our glitter fade, we're going to start with proper preparation. I'm going to begin by pushing her cuticles back. I'm going to use an E-file with a medium arbor band and gently remove shine around the perimeter of the nail. Remember, do not be aggressive. Gentle, gentle pressure. You almost want to tickle the shine off of the natural nail. Once we're done removing shine from the natural nail, use Swipe or your choice of cleanser to remove oils and contaminants from the natural nail before protein bond application. Once we're done, you notice that we're going to have a chalky surface. You're going to use protein bond from cuticle to free edge. Again, I'm going to go from 1st to 10th nail, and then I'm going to come back with the 2nd coat. And now we are ready for our application. Once preparation is completed, we are now ready for application. We're going to begin by putting on our form. What we like to do is take the tab, pre-pinch tip. Again, making sure we get our form on, we have it nice and flush to the tip of the nail. We're going to take our monomer, again, holding it up to your ferrule of your brush is going to allow it to pour inside your dampen dish without spilling everywhere. We're going to take our Speed Clear powder. What we're going to do is begin by building a thin free edge, creating a platform where we're going to be able to do our fade. I'm going to dip my brush, I'm going to get a nice pearl. I'm going to set it right to the tip. Notice it stays right in place. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk it down to the side. I'm going to bring it even with the growth channels, and then use the belly of my brush to walk up to the corner. I'm going to go back over the top, over the top, over the top. Again, notice, slide it even with the growth channels, walk it up to the top. Even with the growth channels, walk it up to the top. This way, you can keep it completely square and even. Not only the growth channels, but you keep your corners intact. Once we build our free edge flush to the natural nail, I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to take our first custom mix, and I'm going to set this at the tip, covering the majority of the free edge. Notice how I'm taking my brush and lightly feathering it up into the nail. I'm trying to keep the majority of the bulk right at the front of the nail. Once we're done applying the first color at the tip, I'm going to immediately come in with my second color, a small pearl. I'm going to set it right over her natural nail, working it from side to side, lightly feathering it into the first color, and then taking my brush and lightly feathering it up and into the natural nail so that it looks like it's fading up. Once we've created our fade, we're going to end the application by taking a nice pearl of Speed Clear. We're going to set it right to the cuticle area. Notice the tip of my brush gets behind the cuticle area as the product is running down towards the tip. I want to be able to let gravity work for me. Lightly feathering the product into the stress area. And notice the transparency of the product. Once I establish a guide from cuticle to stress area, I'm going to lightly feather in as far as I possibly can. I'm going to come in with a second pearl. And I like to do is, I like to set it right over the tip, just like this, brush it back into the stress area, then use the body of my brush to walk it side to side. This is going to cap the tip. It's going to create a nice, even C curve from side to side. And as you can see, I have a great upper arch. The application is complete. Once I'm done with all 10 fingers, I'm going to get ready to finish the nails. What I like to do to pinch in the perfect C curve while I'm working is actually go back and forth during application to check whether the product is starting to dry. You don't want to complete all 10 nails and then go back to the first one and it's stiff as a board. So what I like to do is build one, go on to the next one. As soon as I'm done with that second one, I go back. I like to get a feel for it. As it starts to set, you'll notice that I'm actually able to pinch in a nice C curve to get a great shape. There are options out there for you to be able to tighten up this area and make it completely even underneath. I'm going to begin by filing her sides, making it nice and even. To establish a really straight sidewall. I'm going to switch out to my bit. The first thing I'm going to do is work in my upper arch. We're to follow up by establishing a perfect C curve from side to side. I'm going to come around the cuticle area in one direction. Remember, those individuals who are right-handed work in forward. Those individuals who are left work in reverse. All right. I'm going to finish off by ensuring her cuticle areas are nice and flush to the natural nail. We're going to check in this direction down the client profile to make sure it's going to be nice and even from side to side. I'm going to take Swipe or your choice of cleanser. I'm going to remove the dust from the surface. We're going to choose Finish Gel. And this is going to add a shine that you have never seen. Once it goes inside the light, you're going to cure it in your 36-watt UV light for a minimum of 2 minutes. And as you can see, you can take your 2 custom glitter mixes and create a wicked fade, which the design can be completed in less than an hour. Awesome.